I'm excited to announce my launch of the Guilt Cleanse, which is a new coaching circle that I'm offering in 2021. And the reason behind launching this particular group is because I've been coaching for a couple years now, and I have seen a consistent theme among the women that I coach. And it doesn't matter if they're at a CEO level or if they're at an entry level position. I'm seeing it everywhere. It is truly an epidemic, and I don't use that term lightly in 2021. So, for example, many women will often have this feeling when they wake up in the morning and it's like, oh, I just feel like I did something wrong, but I don't think I did. I don't understand what's going on. And so there's been a lot of research around this. Why do men feel less guilty than women do? And women do tend to carry guilt. I remember when I was pregnant with my son, my first child, and I remember a coworker, I had said something, it was something that I apparently felt guilty about, through pregnancy. And she said, oh, that's mom guilt, and you're never going to be rid of it. It's going to be there forever. And all I could think was, oh my gosh, I have to deal with this forever? Is that right? And I want to challenge that because I don't think that it's needed. I don't think we need to carry around some of the guilt that we carry because it's actually unnecessary. It's unearned guilt, which means we didn't do anything wrong in this situation. So what does the research tell us about why we feel this way when we didn't do anything wrong? Well, it's actually all tied, the emotion of guilt is all tied to the level of self-criticism. So bottom line is women are so hard on themselves. And I coach a lot of high achieving women, and they are 10 times harder than any of the men I've ever coached on themselves. So they tend to kind of suffer from that self-criticism and being really hard on themselves. So I wanted to launch this coaching circle. Number one, I wanted to create a community of women that were like-minded and had a particular issue that they really wanted to deep dive into. And guilt is a big one. When I talk about this in keynote talks or in talks that I do virtually, when I mention the word guilt to women, there is almost always an audible sigh in the background, or I can see their body language just kind of sink, where they know it's something they're struggling with and they know it's holding them back because it has a grip on us, ladies. It really does. So I'm offering this coaching circle for the community, number one, but then also to give you some really practical tools. I've created my own process around how to let go of this guilt and dismantle this guilt and question it for its truth. And so we'll get to that, but we'll also do a lot of fun things on the way to that process, like connecting more to your essential self or the person you were born to be versus who you were socialized to be. We'll also talk a lot about priorities and the values that you hold dear. Those two go hand in hand. And so we'll talk about those so we can get clear on that, so we can really get clear on what it is you want out of life and what it is you believe in these situations. So I hope you'll join me. I'm so excited for this group. It's going to be a small group because I really want to keep it close and intimate and have a safe space for women to be able to share, all virtual. So we're all getting pretty used to that game at this point, and we will hopefully see you there soon.